And what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping everybody having a beautiful day. But I want you to ask yourself this question, man. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to part ways from? What are you willing to give up in order to get to that next step, that next level? Because what I want you to understand, guys, with each step, with each level, with each destination, it's going to require equivalent exchange, right? The laws of alchemy. It's a very real law in life. And we can look at it, right? And simple things all the way up to the very big ideas or ideals, you know what I'm saying? What are you willing to sacrifice, right? Are you willing to put down recreational habits? Are you willing to stop eating bullshit food, right? It's almost like reinforcing your why, right? This is a very good way to reinforce your why. When you are constantly asking yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice your sleep, right? Maybe do a day or two of overtime, 3 days of overtime, depending on your work schedule, depending on the type of work you have, right? I'll tell you right now, man, it is cooking out here. But I got things to do, places to be, people to see. And today's my only off day this week. But I'm getting after it. I'm out here dead heat, rucking, making this content for you guys. Also for myself, because I watch my videos as well. Sometimes I come back and I listen to myself as encouragement. You know what I'm saying? But essentially, what are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice that friendships that don't get you nowhere, right? Because we too in our grown age to be just hanging out, and there's no there's no equivalent exchange within those dynamics. And what do I mean by this? I mean there's no yin and yang, right? There's no feeding each other, right? And I don't mean literally. Sometimes it could be literally, depending on your circumstance, and I'm not judging. But what I am saying is, what are you willing to sacrifice? That's the bottom line. In order to get to your next destination in life, what are you willing to let go of? Because you're going to have to let go of something, or life will let go of something for you, right? See, the thing is, when God is transitioning your life, you can make the decision, or He'll make the decision. But regardless of who makes the choice will be made. You have to constantly evaluate your circle, evaluate your habits, and say, what am I really missing out on that keeps me here? What about here is worth me missing out on? You have to ask yourself these questions every day. For me, I was missing out on mental clarity by smoking weed every day. Now I don't smoke weed every day. I've regained my mental clarity. I'm 1,000 times more sharp. That I have no brain fog. There are moments where I get a little angry, you know what I'm saying, get a little irritable, but that's just withdrawals. That'll pass over time. It might not be that for you. It might be food. Food is a very hard thing to. I don't know if y'all. There's a lot of keyboard warriors, man. I don't know if y'all really be looking into how powerful food is on our decision making. But food is one of the most powerful things to overcome, and especially if you want to get in shape, man. I'll take 50 big back burgers right now. But in order to keep my physique, I can't eat that shit. And I made that conviction. I made that choice. I will not eat that shit. Now, are there days when I go out and I have a good time with my food? Of course. Still gotta live. But that out of 365 days, it's probably only 5 days where I indulge. And it's not the whole day, it's usually one thing. You get what I'm saying? What are you willing to sacrifice? Sacrifice is not supposed to be easy. So get that out of your head. You can't have the this is going to be easy mentality when you want to grow. Think about any situation in your life, or you can just look around you. Look at these buildings. Right? Look at these buildings. This took time. This took energy, sweat, probably tears if somebody got injured, maybe a little blood. But there was a sacrifice involved in order to make these. This just didn't pop up. This wasn't easy. Life around you can show you that nothing that we want or require is easy. What are you sacrificing? Or rather, what are you holding on to that's worth more than the sacrifice? Because I know for me, I got tired of holding on to things that didn't hold any actual weight. They weren't tangible. Smoking weed every day isn't tangible, right? Are we 15 still in high school, or are we grown ass men? You have to ask yourself these questions. You have to really look at yourself hard in the mirror and be like, what What's worth it for me? And to some people that might be, right? Everybody's not going to live the same lifestyle, right? Some people are okay with being sedentary. And if that's who you are, that's fine. But don't judge the other folks who are not. If you're okay with a regular life, that's fine. But don't get mad at the people who aren't okay with a regular life, right? If you want to be a gamer, that's fine. If you want to be a foodie, that's fine. But for the people who truly want to be somebody and be in shape and be great at what they're doing, you have to accept that they're on a different lifestyle from you. They're not doing the same thing you're doing. They're not eating the same things you're eating. And typically, it's a keyboard warrior who gets offended by people who are doing what they're set out to do in their life. It's really a reflection of you saying, hey, I don't feel like I'm good enough to do this. When reality, you're not willing to put in the sacrifice. And that's typically almost 1,000% what it is. You are not willing to sacrifice anything to go to where you need to go. Get to a point in your life where you got to sacrifice things. You got to let things go. You got to keep people away. Right? If you got a dream and you want to do something and it's great and it's grand, but you're around a bunch of people who are negative, or who they don't even got to be negative. Understand this, folks. They could have simply just gave up on their dreams. Because typically that's what it is. A lot of people give up on their dreams and they get mad as fuck at you for not doing the same thing. Why the fuck this motherfucker ain't give up on his dreams? I gave up on mine. No one told you to give up on yours. You did. You gave up on your aspirations. You gave up on your goals. You gave up on your dreams. You gave up on your dignity. You gave up on your pride. You gave up on your morale. You did that. But everybody likes to play the blame game. It's not man shit. Personal opinion, that's not man shit. Can't respect it. Don't hate on the other motherfucker because you gave up. Because you wasn't willing to sacrifice. It's okay if you're not. That's fine. But don't judge the other person for not falling or becoming weak to the world like you. Or whatever it may be. Ask yourself this, guys. What are you willing to sacrifice? What's your sacrifice? And if you're not willing to sacrifice, or maybe you don't know how or when, ask yourself, are is your current state where you want to be for the rest of your life? It's your boy Ozzy, man. It's not gonna be a long video today, man. Like I said, I'm out here rocking, I'm getting to it. Man, if you're liking the content, man, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. YouTube will let you know when I drop another banger like this, man. Also, follow your boy on Instagram at It's Just Ozzy and Ozzy underscore OTW. Follow me on TikTok at It's Just Ozzy, my G. Let's get it on, man. Let's get it. I'm out.